All right, that's the last shot I'm gonna take.
What about this?
What is that?
I'm gonna skip for now.
Wheat.
Oh my.
You wanna take it?
No, thank you.
Yep.
My boy pussying out, bro. What the fuck?
You damn right. I don't do pussy.
That's a life choice.
Do you know Pastor Bishop T.D.
Jakes.
Ken the Messenger? Who?
Yours is on, right?
Yeah, we're
Pastor
good.
Jakes.
We're running.
All right, good.
Yeah, Pastor T.D. Jakes.
No.
That's one on like he had a whole.
Is he a Bible rapper?
No.
Nah, he's like an
famous
actual pastor.
Anyway, like he was there was a huge like scandal and claim about him apparently being at one of Diddy's parties and him also being a power bottom. And then you know.
Are you surprised though?
He tried to he tried to dismiss those claims, but then I see him on this preaching.
Yeah.
And he says, "Have any of y'all ever been swallowed up?"
I did see him. Aaron showed me. Have you been swallowed? Yep.
That's him.
Yep. This guy.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was...
Are you
What?
fucking serious?
Hey, he know exactly what the fuck he was talking about, bro.
Those scandals and then do something
like that. Yeah.
Are you
well, I mean,
serious?
I'm not gonna sit here and play the religious game, but I mean, you know why altar boys have their hair parted.
Please. Oh my God.
We're not gonna play that religious game, but you know why. We all know why. We don't talk about it, but we know why. It's not there for a reason.
Oh my God.
It was put
Well,
there, right?
Oh yeah, no. Everything is for a reason.
we are. This is close to reality, apparently.
Yeah, no, we're here. We're here. What's
Blake
going on?
Blake still is here.
Yeah, Blake
Kid
Steele,
ISO is
present,
in this bitch.
present.
And we got. Obviously, we got fishes. Y'all know fishes.
What's good, y'all?
But
Good to be back.
we got a new guest. Somebody. This has been a minute since we had somebody we haven't had on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Khanna, my
Special
boy.
guest. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Shit.
You want to
Okay.
introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, my name is Khanna Barrow. I was born here in Chicago. Well, we're not in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, we would say that we're still in Chicago
It's
because
in a
nobody knows where we're
non-disclosed.
at.
Yeah, it's a non-disclosed location.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. Anyway.
Not the island.
Born and raised in Chicago. A college graduate, bachelor's degree. Currently am residing here, and yeah, I'm just here. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
I hope that I can shed some light on a lot of situations.
Yeah, I mean, we brought you here honestly because of Aaron's drinking problem. He's got a terrible drinking problem. So
We
at this
already
point,
know that.
this is the only time that we can actually get him in a room.
Well, it's no need.
I really thought for real that we were gonna sit and talk about my sex addiction. I didn't know that like the drinking was a problem.
Well,
I
the
thought
sex-
addiction.
well, the
was
sex,
what
bro-
We gathered here for together for.
Well, the sex is kind of a reoccurring thing. I'd like to bring new things up. You know what I mean?
But
We can't
that's
just talk about the
problem.
same thing
That's
every
the
week.
problem we have, man. I have
Is-
a problem with I have to fuck every day.
Well, yeah, I know. That's why we brought you here today. This is why we brought you here today.
This turned from a podcast into an AA meeting real
So
quick.
fast. Like
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask for a shot, but damn, like now I don't even want to.
No, we
God,
should
wait.
take a shot. We should take a shot in front of you,
Take a
actually.
shot? Oh, thank you.
You know Lululemon? You know the founder of Lululemon is like
Yeah.
the biggest racist in the world.
Yes, we were just talking about this.
Why he named it Lululemon? Because Asians can't pronounce it.
What? That's
Terrible.
for real. That's
Are
for
we
real.
there yet? Are we not there
Fucking
yet?
terrible.
Are we not there
Crazy.
yet with the jokes? Oh,
No.
guys,
Okay.
I'm losing
He
you.
literally
Nah,
said that
I'm
he
just-
does not make it for people.
Who can't pronounce it?
Basically,
Yeah.
for people of color.
Yeah. Well,
That's crazy,
basically
bro.
what he was
I don't
saying.
support him. I don't have any Lululemon on. I just thought it was an interesting fact. I think it was mostly towards Orientals, though. I don't think.
Yeah. Honestly, you know, regardless, it's still like really messed up because if you're basically pushing this agenda on your brand where you all are not, you know, endorsing to a specific type of people, that truly shows. If you're only going to endorse for a certain type of people, that puts you back in your mentality. Yeah. Especially in branding. Right. Like I don't care, like if you're a higher brand or an upper brand, you're blatantly saying it. I'm like, but it's the fact. Like, did any stocks go down or did any prices go down after this confession? No. So what does that say
Fuck
about
no,
us?
because you know why? I'm not gonna lie. Lululemon pants. Have you worn Lululemon
Yeah,
pants?
they're amazing.
Yeah, actually,
They
really
are
They're amazing.
great. Dude.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
never heard about
It's
this
kinda like
Lululemon shit.
separating the artist from the product. Type
Yeah,
deal.
like
Like
Jesus.
separating R. Kelly from his music. Terrible person, great music. Terrible person, great product. You know, but
Well, now he's a terrible person.
not gonna
he wasn't
lie.
then, right?
What do you mean? He was awful then. No,
No, not to the public. Not to the
Pissing on
public.
people and
That's not
shit.
true. It's not true.
Um,
You know that. It's
What's
like out of
really-
nowhere when this case came out of nowhere. Now, well, not out of nowhere, but this case came up, and now he's a terrible person.
what's really crazy
You gotta be,
is
you know,
you
correct.
can't play R. Kelly because I forgot this one song had R. Kelly in it last night, and Shorty was like, "You know this has R. Kelly in it, right?" And I was like, "You're right.
It's a problem.
I'm finna just."
Yo, we don't
do
support
another
that
song,
nigga, bro.
No, it was "Make It Rain" remix.
Chocolate rain.
No,
Chocolate
no.
rain.
Make it rain. I make it rain on the hoe. I make it rain.
Yo, as soon as I heard about that nigga pissing on somebody,
yeah,
I
he was in the remix. It
I
was
stopped
actually
listening to
pretty
him.
fire.
That's
I'm not gonna hold.
that's actually one of the reasons why I stopped wearing Balenciaga because of the BDSM
Yeah,
aspect
that-
from it.
that shit
Nigga,
too.
did you have some Balenciaga you
I
was
did.
wearing?
I got a whole closet I had to
They literally
burn.
had,
I had to burn it.
I'm not bullshitting because
Yeah.
I see the nigga in Polo. I see
Yeah.
the nigga. I've seen
Once
the
I,
nigga in Prada before.
Yeah, once
no,
I
it was
realized
Gucci.
that there was, I mean, we can like plug our ears and close our eyes and say la 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 when they say, you know, the sweatshop situation. But when they start saying BDSM,
I mean, I have on some Nikes right now. I ain't even gonna hold you.
No. What's insane is the Balenciaga garbage bag.
The
That's
garbage
what's
bag?
insane. Yeah, do you remember when?
Oh
that
yeah,
happened?
yeah, yeah. I
When they were
remember that
selling
bullshit.
actual
Garbage bags. How
Yeah,
much
I
was
remember
that?
that bullshit.
More than I think maybe more than $200 some.
Is that what Uzi was running around on stage with at Coachella?
Yo, did that nigga just come out the closet, bro? Or is that a real thing?
I got videos actually. I got videos. We can pull that up.
Right. I'm like, this was coming out.
I don't
Type
think
thing.
No
that
idea
that's.
what Lil Uzi's is. Like,
Unfortunately, YouTube, we're not going to be able to show this just because they're gonna flag us. But we can watch this right now. I don't know what's going on. I think it's drugs.
Definitely.
I've been coming through with these somethings for a long time. And, you know, with my little old self from Philadelphia.
Yeah, he looks like
you know,
Raggedy Ann.
I went diamond before by myself
Right?
with these little something. So I know that not only am I special in the world, but every one of you is special for helping me become this big in my life.
He just wants to say it
Did
so
anybody,
bad.
like
Like,
else expect him to
that
do
was
a
crazy.
musical number after this? Like, I am
Right
16, going on
Because-
17.
no,
No?
I was expecting him to.
I
do
know
the
y'all don't
Cell
see
Block
me like that
Tango
no
from
more.
Chicago.
So I stress it that I love y'all.
This looks like some
Let's
state
go.
field work.
No, because I saw his fit in a recent post. What are his? What are?
No,
Shorty,
I,
Shorty be
pronouns.
strapping it on it and be.
I don't-
Pronouns?
oh, listen,
whipping
I
it.
don't know what he identifies as.
Is he him?
I don't think he's anything, actually. I don't think he identifies as anything.
Like-
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know.
I really think this is, you know, I
I'm
took
not-
too much Molly and now I'm tweaking situation.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he said that he's
'Cause,
anything.
That beginning part when he was getting all cringy with it, I mean, he looked like he was
getting a
having
little
too
too
much
loose
fun.
for his own
yeah,
good,
He was
man.
having too
As
much
far-
fun.
As far as I'm concerned, I am exhausted because I've seen so many different celebrities go straight off the wall with their branding. And look, I respect Lil Uzi and whatever he does with his life, he should do. If he wants to be happy and whatever in this, then he should be happy. Do you? But something's got to give because it feels so like sporadic. It's so sporadic. Like
Orlando Brown's career. I mean, he was looked at as nothing, and now he's the Messiah.
I like
Now
how you just
Orlando
pulled Orlando
Brown.
You know what
Brown out of
kills me,
nowhere.
though?
You like that? Did you
I
like
think
that?
the thing that kills me is like you have
He funny
guys
as
like
hell.
Lil Uzi and you have guys like Lil Nas X, and I feel like it's just like they're just doing things to get like people talking instead of actually like.
Know who's listening to Nas like that?
Nobody.
See,
Nas.
no, but
I
that's
haven't
the
heard him
crazy
drop
part.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
Unless
think
little
it's
crazy
kids.
part, like it was just like
Yeah.
he dropped that Jesus song.
TikTok.
He dropped a song about like Jesus, and then he was supposed
Was
to
Woe
be
Vicky in
Jesus.
it?
he dropped a song about Jesus.
Yeah, no, he dropped a
After
song
doing
about.
a pole dance.
Bro, I
onto the
swear to God, he dropped a Jesus song.
I
Dance,
heard
bro.
somebody
It was
the
a
other
pole
night.
dance down to hell, then a lap dance to the devil.
Obviously, we all know how me and Vicious met, but I think I'd like y'all to get into how y'all met and how y'all became homies and
No, what's
and
the
all that shit.
backstory, man?
What's the backstory
What's the
of this
connection? What's
duel?
the meeting?
Nigga,
Was
I
it
mean, alright.
was it the spaghetti noodle or was it the milkshake?
It wasn't none of that shit. So
Okay,
look,
okay.
I'ma tell
Well,
you, bro.
that's why we're asking the good questions here. We're asking.
I got
I'ma
so
tell
confused.
you.
Yeah.
I'ma
Okay.
tell you,
All right.
bro.
Well, I'm asking the hard
Hey, look,
questions.
so me and Khanna, we've been knowing each other like since we was about 3 years old.
Okay.
Jesus
Am I
Christ.
lying?
No, you're
No,
not.
we've been knowing each other for a
Yeah.
long time. I considered him my brother.
We're
not
pushing
even my
decades
friend.
now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he's my brother over anything. So, man, I feel like the first time we met, we was at a class, right?
Yes, we were.
It was like,
No, our fathers met. Then we met.
yeah, our parents met first.
That's
Yeah.
And that's how
Yeah.
we met. So our parents met at this class or whatever. It was like a class about like, some spiritual shit.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Spiritual stuff. I'm sorry.
Nah. Yeah. You're good.
I'm
You're good.
sorry, but
yeah.
it was about some spiritual stuff, and he was young as hell. We also had met my friend Jawan. He was a mutual friend because his grandparents ran the class. Like the people that were giving the class was his grandparents.
Okay.
God,
So,
yes, shoot.
Jawan, shout out Jawan. That's our day one homie too. I
Day
love that.
one.
He's like our brother too.
Big Three Musketeers.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we used to have this shit called K&J. So his name's Khanna, my name's Narayan, and fucking Jawan. So we used
It
to call
just
each other
works.
K&J, bro.
K&J.
On some like OG
Auto
shit.
department.
Huh?
Auto department, like K&J Auto. That's what it sounds like.
K&J Auto.
Yeah,
So,
right?
Help you.
type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We formed this little clique back in the day. We was bad as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like we was bad as hell,
We
bro.
were so literally the elders.
Yo, they used to like try to
would
find our
always.
parents.
They all
and
knew
shit.
us by name at this point because we were always
Yeah,
just running
exactly.
around.
Okay.
They
Everywhere.
knew our parents personally, bro. Like they would have to get in contact with them because we used to be so bad. We was some terrorists, bro. Like we was some little terrorists.
We were on the roof.
And, yeah, we was just
we
like
were on the roof.
hella fucking mischievous and shit. But yeah, basically that's how we met. We've been knowing each other for a long time. Just getting into a bunch of like miscellaneous events and exploring the world and shit, together. Like I can't say that about a lot of my friends because I say like a majority of my friends I've been knowing for like 10 years plus. But like him and Jawan, like my whole life type shit. So I can't say that about a lot of my friends. So it's like that. But yeah, man, it's like any old other like friendship, relationship type shit. Growing up with your day one homies and shit. In Chicago, it's always an adventure. So you gonna get into some shit regardless of like what you do on your daily basis and shit. And man, I don't know. You wanna? I'm trying to think of like a
Man, you're
specific
making me
story.
blush.
I'm
I
trying
was
to.
gonna say like I'm a country bumpkin, so I'm over here cow tipping. What are you guys doing for fun?
So here's the funny thing. Even though like we grew up together, our dynamics were so
Different.
Yeah.
And that it was literally an episode of fucking Degrassi.
Okay. You
Like,
were all Drake.
yeah, it's like
Nah. Nobody got shot. Nobody had to roll around in a wheelchair.
No.
None of that shit.
No, like,
you got me.
like it was three individuals with three different like aspirations on like what we want to do and like what we consider to be like of value in
Yeah.
our life. And I think how it worked so well was just like it was just unspoken bond of brotherhood that we just had to develop because we knew each other. And I respected Narayan in his situation. He respected me in my situations, and it's a lot of situations.
Yeah.
But
We all got them.
and even like and like nowadays I feel like we don't talk enough with our friend, but we still respect him like in his aspirations. We want him to do great. We want to see him succeed, even though he pisses us off from time to time. But regardless, we
Right.
still are there for him, and I think that it's just been like that unspoken bond that helped us build upon that. So as far as like what we do for fun, I just see this guy. I come over to this house. Now he has a child. So the first thing I'm coming in, as soon as I walk in, I'm like, "Where's the baby?
Right.
Where is it? Where's my
Yeah.
Where's my godson? Where's
Yeah, I
he?"
was about to say, man, like a lot has happened since the last time I was on the podcast.
Definitely.
Bro.
Definitely.
Like, man, your boy
We,
is a
we'll throw-
whole father, bro.
He's
We'll
a
throw
whole
a little
father now.
round of applause for that one.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
No, and we're clapping. Hold on. We're clapping because you stayed. That's why we're clapping.
Yeah, man.
Because
know.
I would have got the fuck
He
out of
wouldn't have
there.
had a choice
Right?
but to say, because me and my friend, I would have said, damn,
That's what I was
man.
gonna say too. Is that y'all being childhood friends with your parents? I know that I have somebody like that. Shout out Colin. And I've known him since pre-K, and our parents were friends. You know what I mean? So it's like that's how we got connected, and we're still connected to this day. So I definitely get that it's a lot harder to, and not saying that you would, screw somebody over, but it's a lot harder to screw somebody over knowing damn well that like your parents are involved. You know what I mean? It's like now it's like you're my family.
Like
you know what I mean?
Parents are gonna tell your parents.
Yeah.
Parents are gonna
now
get
it's a
on
whole
your
mess.
ass.
It's a whole mess. Yeah. If
That's
I end
how
up
it is
slapping
with
you, then I'm
me
gonna
and
end up
my.
getting in big trouble.
That's how it is with me and my homie Kayla. Like I've known my homie Kayla.
Shout out Kayla.
Shout out Kayla. I've known Kayla since like there's not a time in my life that I remember that I didn't know Kayla. That's how long we've known each other.
And it's always good to have like them childhood friends, cause like you need like people in your life like that, man. People that you can really count on, that you really can trust and shit. You know, with like valuable information and just like personal shit about you that you're not gonna let anybody know. You know what I'm saying? So
I think like the problem though, like, and what I've come to realize over the years, like I've had like relationships with people that has gone on like years, like decades, where it's been cool, and then something happens, and it's a complete shift. It's a complete 180, and I don't know like how, and personally, and this is not me trying to be like forthcoming, because when it comes to like people and like what their situations, what they're going through, I respect it, but I just want you to respect our friendship. And I feel like that is like you can put it on the back burner. I get that, but if you're coming at me like completely different, like then that really just makes me wonder, like, what happened? Like, what was this change that was brought
Catalyst.
about? Basically, yeah. Like, what was the catalyst? What broke the camel's back? And in those instances, I kind of find myself having to disassociate.
Yeah.
And I don't want to personally, but like mentally, you kind of just disassociate, and you're like, how did this happen? And when it does happen, it's sad, but at the same time, you're like, I gotta keep it moving. It's just unfortunate.
No way in hell am I wise, but I could say that there's a lot of people in this lifetime that's gonna bullshit you, and there's a lot of people in this lifetime that are gonna rock with you. But there might be a time where that person might be the bullshitter. You know what I mean? You just never know. You don't know in this lifetime, but you know that you can hold on to the present and what's happening right now. And as long as nobody's lying, cheating, stealing from you, then you know that they're rocking with you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's something like keep your circle small, bro. Like
super small.
Don't invite motherfuckers in your circle that, you're not sure of, bro. You get that thought in your head, you gotta listen to your first thought, your first mind. Cause usually that's gonna lead you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I get that feeling a lot when I'm just around like random people that I'll have a homie and he'll have like one of his random friends. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, I just try to keep my circle tight as fuck, bro. Cause especially nowadays, like the fucking city we living in and the world and times we living in is like you really can't trust a lot of people. So, keep your circle tight and small. That's my advice to people. And like the younger generation and just everybody in general,
You really gotta watch motherfuckers, and that's why it's important, like you said, to keep your circle very small and to sit there and be like, all right, I know I can trust this person. I know I can trust that person. That motherfucker, I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let's move a little bit lighter. Y'all got any more you want to share a couple more stories? Her dad.
I do have a question for
She started
Vicious
music afterwards.
because he's on the podcast right now.
What's up, bro?
Yo, honestly,
in podcast mode? Yeah,
I'm in
sorry.
podcast mode now, and I really have to, and I have to ask you a question.
What's good?
Yo, what's your beef with Sexy Red, bro?
My beef
Why
with Sexy
every
Red?
time why every time I say
Pound
something
Town.
positive
Pound
about
Town.
Sexy Red, you got some negative ass shit to say about it, bro.
Pound
What's up with
It's
you,
not
big
even
dog?
Negative, bro. It's not even
Should we
negative.
pull up the
listen,
lyrical
bro.
breakdown?
Listen, Blake, it's not even negative, bro. It's just like we all know Sexy Red is not an advocate for positive things. We can all agree.
I disagree with that.
This is true.
Women
but
empowerment.
When I decipher her music and I understand where
guess you
she's
could say
at,
that, but like
I'm
general,
realizing that her general
standpoint on things is bouncing on dick. Her pussy is fucking pink and her booty hole is brown.
And why can't she
general
say those
synopsis-
things?
About none of that, bro.
Okay, the general
I
synopsis.
don't care about that shit.
I think
don't wanna
she's
know about
kind of
that.
searching for a man. You know what I mean? She doesn't really
She
want a
got it.
man.
Don't
She's
she got a man? She
independent.
just had a
You know what I
baby.
mean?
What What that
Yeah,
nigga
she don't
daddy
got a
at?
man though. But she's.
I'm sorry.
But she had a baby with her friend though.
Her
That was her
friend.
friend. Yeah.
That was her friend.
That was her friend.
And it's the example that y'all trying to like.
Oh,
put between
would I
all
like
these young ladies
my
out
daughter
there.
to listen to Sexy
You know
Red?
what I'm saying?
No.
Exactly.
No.
But you have a daughter.
No,
That's
you
what
have
I'm
a
saying,
son,
bro. I have
bro.
a son, but you have a daughter though.
Yeah,
and she's
and
more prone to that. You know
Well,
what I'm
I'll be
saying?
honest with you. Based on Sexy Red's music, that's not going to be the deterrent if my daughter's
I
a
mean,
whore
I
or
know
not.
that. I'm
I'll
just
be
saying,
honest
like,
with you.
it's out there though. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with
I'm
you.
sorry,
You know what I mean?
I just have to say, to
Where that
close,
bottle at?
Yeah.
she's
Sorry,
literally
y'all.
telling you to bend your
Yeah.
derriere
Mm.
And let that
over,
coochie breathe.
let that coochie
And we
breathe.
put
Shake
in the
that ass,
nicest
bitch.
terms we can.
Hands on
Shake
your
it for
knees.
him,
Yeah.
Hands on your knees.
Woo! That's
Well-
that's bars right there.
Honestly,
Shout out
what do
Sexy
you-
Red, big
I
dog.
have a question for ISO.
Whoa. Who?
I have a question for ISO.
Okay.
What's
What
up?
do you like see in Sexy Red that draws you in so much to her? Like, what do you like? How do you feel about
If you
that? How
if
do
you
feel
want the
about her?
truth,
Oh, can I tell him?
I would like to go ahead. What would you say? What would you say?
Have you ever seen that picture? That picture where everybody else is going that way, and then one person is going this
Yeah.
way,
Yes.
I
and
know
it says,
exactly what you're
"Don't
talking
follow
about.
the crowd."
Yeah.
Are you
Okay,
simply
he's
doing it
wrong.
for not
All right,
following
he's
the
wrong.
crowd?
Yeah, fuck that nigga answer, bro. That nigga's tweaking.
I
Nah.
can see that because that's all like.
No, it's not that. Honestly, truthfully,
is.
if you want the truth about why I'm
She's no-
such a big,
You attracted to
of
her?
course
no
I'm
Chloe.
attracted to her. Of course I'd smash. Like that's not goes without saying. But that's not why I like Sexy Red.
That's not the worst
That's-
girl he's smashed. Come on now.
He smashed
I don't know if you saw my face.
I
when
haven't
you said
smashed her, but I'm saying,
It's
of
possible. It's
course,
possible.
of
I
course,
feel like it'd be easy.
of course, I'm attracted to
No
Sexy
disrespect to
Red.
women, but
Yeah.
But
Shout out Sexy Red.
it's not that. It's really.
shout out to all the
I
people.
love the energy that she brings to music. I do. I enjoy
What
it.
exactly is that energy
it's-
that you are referring
I'm
to? if I
I'm
may
referring
ask?
to just the ratchetness. I'm gonna be me no matter where I'm at. This girl, it doesn't matter if she's at the Grammys. It doesn't matter if she's in front of the White House. You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna bend over and start twerking it. And I fucking love that.
I mean, I
And
don't.
she's
Okay.
educational
I
too.
don't-
When
I
she's
do
talking
not
about
love that.
pussy's
fucking
pink
ghetto
and then
girls,
booty holes
bro.
brown.
Oh,
I mean, a lot of
dude.
people don't know
I
that.
fucking love
Here's the
ghetto
thing.
girls, bro. I love
A lot of
mean
people
girls,
don't
bro.
know
I
that.
like my girls being too
I
nice.
honestly, I've
Excuse me.
seen different. So I didn't know that. You know what I mean?
That's why I like Sexy Red. I think her energy is very, very high.
I don't like
I
my
love
girls
the
being nice.
ratchetness.
I'll say I like mean girls. You know what I'm saying? I like
Yeah.
to
Uh-huh.
put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? If they're putting up a fight, I'm gonna put up a fight back.
That's why you
not,
take-
not physically, but you know what I'm saying, like mentally and like emotionally type
Yeah.
shit. You know,
Listen,
with females.
I feel
But-
like I'm not trying to like give like a real like an old man's perspective.
Are these
because,
cameras
I
gonna
mean,
hit soon?
being a part of the gay community, we've done everything. We've done everything.
no Diddy. No, I'm just kidding.
but
Haha, no Diddy.
shut up. Like no, like seriously, I personally like I listen to her music, and it just kind of feels a bit repetitive, because the general sense is shake that ass. And yeah, we can shake it, but what else are we doing?
All I could say, my
Honestly,
boy,
I don't want her
is
to do
that
anything else but do
if
that
they're
all
gonna
day,
free the
every
nip,
That's
day.
all she's
if they're gonna
doing,
free the
so-
nip,
I love
and it's
it.
not gonna be here, and they're gonna be freeing the nip, and all of a sudden I just see free the nip on TikTok and shit like that, but it's not here, then let Sexy Red shake her ass.
One time,
now that the first time I met Aaron, he since you guys had a reuniting story, the first time I met Aaron, he asked me for a cigarette.
that's not true. He's fucking lying, bro.
And
That's
then
not what
once,
happened, bro.
I gave him
know
a
who to
cigarette.
believe.
First
This
I told him, I
nigga's
said,
lying,
hey, Aaron.
bro.
And mind you, we're like, what, 13, 14?
So this nigga's lying. That's
All
not.
right.
First of all,
I don't know
So-
whether to
I didn't
believe.
ask him for a cigarette, and secondly, that wasn't the first time I met the nigga.
I
So
just-
that's why he's lying,
I
bro.
just
This
want you to
man is
know, I don't
lying.
know whether to believe the blackest guy in the room or the whitest guy in the room. We're in.
Yeah, we
We're in the
are
concrete
in,
middle.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
bro. So first
From
of
a
all, the
concrete
time he's
standpoint, bro.
talking about,
Yeah, bro.
no. Keep it a beam. The time he's
All
talking
right.
about,
Yeah.
that wasn't the first day I met him.
Mm.
So he's just lying about that. Secondly, he
Uh-huh.
offered me a cigarette, and I said yes.
No.
The only reason why he stop.
Ah.
The only reason why he says like, oh, I asked him about it, and then he's gonna say, oh, and he choked on it, is because The only reason why I said yes is because I didn't smoke cigarettes before ever. That was my 1st time smoking a cigarette. But I said yes because I wanted to be cool and kicking and shit. So I told him that later.
You gave into peer pressure and you
told him
grabbed
that
the cigarette
later.
and said, "I want to be cool with the cool
Right.
kids."
I told him that later, and so he crafted
Yeah.
this whole story that I asked him for the shit when he knows that's bullshit. So don't listen to this nigga.
Nevertheless,
Wait. So, are you guys ready for the real story?
No, what's up?
Or are we just gonna listen to Aaron's story? We're gonna take that as facts. All right, bro. So pretty much what happened is the reason why I know Aaron is because his grandma lived next to my cousin. Okay. So when I would go out to Evanston for the summer and I'd hang out there, what a place to summer, right? I see Aaron. And the first time I ever met Aaron, he came up to me and he said, "Hey, man, I'm Aaron." And I said, "Nice to meet you." And he said, "Do you have another one?" And I said,
This nigga's lying, bro.
"Are you going to let me tell the story?" I said, "Yeah, I do have another one. But, bro, you don't have to smoke a cigarette."
That nigga's
That's
not.
exactly
He
what
did
I
not
said.
say that shit, bro.
That's
If
exactly
he
what
would
I
have said
said.
that shit, I wouldn't have smoked that shit.
That's exactly what I said.
Actually, you know what's crazy?
Okay?
You
And
know what's
then-
really crazy?
and
You know what's
then-
really crazy?
Okay, you gonna
I
talk?
said this shit. We talked about this on fucking the episode with Stephanie. Shout out, go watch that. This is a shameless plug.
Yeah.
So on that episode, he admitted that he should have said, "Oh, you didn't need to smoke a
So
cigarette
pretty
to
much
kick
what
it."
happened was
But
is
he
had
did not
taken a
say that
cigarette.
shit.
He took a cigarette from me, and he started smoking it.
So this whole
Like it was
story
the
is based
last-
off a cigarette, though.
Bro, he was smoking. Listen,
Him
no,
wanting a
I'm telling.
cigarette, that's what the story is based around.
Yeah, a cigarette. It wasn't a fucking milkshake. I'm sorry, Vicious.
No, I'm just
It's not
trying to
the
clarify.
It's not the fact of whether it was whom gave what cigarette to.
Bro.
It's the fact. Did you smoke the cigarette?
He
you
smoked it
smoke
like
the
it was
cigarette?
the last cigarette
Yes,
that was
I
on
smoked
this
the
planet,
cigarette.
bro.
It does not matter.
He smoked it like it was
doesn't
the
matter.
last cigarette on this
I'm about to
planet.
say, if it's just about a cigarette, then yeah, like the rest of this shit do not
doesn't
matter,
matter.
bro.
Yeah.
At
Yes,
all.
I
no,
smoked
no.
a
It does
cigarette.
matter.
Listening, I'm like, I don't care.
It does
this
matter.
nigga's-
It does
no,
matter.
hey,
You want to
what?
know the funniest part,
Okay,
though?
so what
That
matters?
night, Aaron used a Snickers wrapper as a condom.
Okay, now that's bullshit. I never did that.
Seriously, like what?
I did not do that. He's just talking crazy now.
You know what the funny thing is? It's not the first time I've heard about something
And
like
Blake.
that.
Now he does have a homie that actually did use a Snicker bars for a condom,
No, we
but
have a
that was
homie
not me,
that
bro.
peed in a girl's mouth, and he's white, so go figure.
Well, he did pee in a
Yo,
girl's
no
mouth.
Diddy, bro. What the
No Diddy.
How is that no Diddy? He peed in a girl's mouth.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
no,
like he
shit. It
peed
was
in-
voluntary.
Yes, Diddy
It
did.
was.
Fuck
It
you
was
talking about?
voluntary. It was
No,
voluntary.
no.
She
Yes,
asked.
No,
She
he
asked.
never did he.
Yes,
What
Diddy.
did
Never did
what
he,
did
man.
what did Shorty say in the Boondocks?
Could you describe the events leading up to the shooting of the video?
Yeah, he asked if he could pee on me, and I said for sure. I mean, it's R. Kelly, the Pied Piper of R&B. I've been peed on by guys that don't even have record deals. Shit, if I didn't want to get peed on, I'd just move out the way. Ha, I told you.
Order!
She said, "If I didn't want the Pied Piper to pee on me, then I would have moved out the way."
Homie over hoes.
If a girl is over here, she move out the way. But when he see Pete, she stay. Like I was like, man, seriously.
Yeah, we know what's going on here.
Yeah,
I wanna
The
move out
Boondocks
the
also
way.
got peed on by Diddy. Yeah,
yeah, they did a whole thing.
yeah, they had a whole thing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect to Regina King, though. Respect to Regina King.
Shout out
She did that.
Shout out John Witherspoon, granddad.
You gotta talk about Bashar.
Bashar. Have you guys heard about Bashar?
Bashar who?
Bashar.
Who is that?
He's flooded my TikTok. Flooded. Have you ever seen like one
Is
of
he
those
part of the
videos?
Taliban?
I don't think so. But have you seen one of those videos where there's just African women with titties out and it just shows up on your TikTok?
I don't
Listen.
have TikTok.
Listen. Oh, you don't have a TikTok?
I follow you though. What are you talking about?
Well, I have a TikTok.
So you're lying to us on
his ass
camera?
on
Now
lie,
listen,
caught
listen,
him
hear
in
me
a
out.
lie.
Bro,
I
I'm
have
trying to...
Listen, I have a TikTok because my friends peer pressured me into making one.
Yeah,
just
that's
said
the
a
only
second
way you
ago
make a
that you didn't
TikTok.
have a TikTok.
That's the only way you bust out a dance
Listen,
move. Pure pressure,
listen.
bro.
I literally only posted one videos, and it did get 13.1K views.
Oh, wow.
But after that, I said, I'm still not interested, and I deleted it.
So, like the women that try to show their breasts, I believe they're African women.
Do you like African women?
I love them. Queens, shout out the Queens.
Shout out to Queens. And I don't mean
you gonna leave me hanging?
Oh no, I didn't see you. Yeah.
Okay.
Eyes closed. I'm a little fucked up.
Hey.
With that being said, Bashar had showed up on my TikTok like the religious plague, and when I watched the first video, it was like, okay, I'm interested. This guy is saying absolutely nothing, but he makes sense. Bashar is a interdimensional being that somehow has contacted through this one guy that is not an individual TikToker. He does seminars and makes millions of dollars a year to just tell people telepathically what Bashar's answers are through him. So Bashar is
like
him.
A genie, basically.
Yes. So essentially he had gotten taken or had an experience that had nothing to do with drugs per se with UFOs. But we can't sit here and say UFOs don't exist because the government came out and said that they exist. So now we're allowed
to say that UFOs don't exist when we've only seen
a pill?
A pill.
Yeah, well, I've taken a pill.
Our wide grand scheme of the universe.
So the government came out and said that UFOs exist. So me, Blake Steele, I'm going to say that UFOs exist. And when I say that Bashar also is through this guy named Ankar, and this guy had a UFO experience where he saw UFOs, and then since then he's been able to have a telepathic connection with Bashar, but the only way he's able to do that is with his eyes closed during a seminar.
No. So wait, you can't see what's going on around you during and after?
Everybody is just asking him questions, and he is answering as Bashar. Let me enlighten you.
I do want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
To Khanna, and thank you, Vicious.
Well, first of all, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Thank you all for having me. I do hope to come again. Seriously.
Of course, you're always welcome back. Always.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No pun intended.
Yeah, of course.
Me, on the other hand.
Yeah. You have a good time?
Yeah, of course. I always have a good time. But it's like, man, I want to come back soon and talk about some more crazy shit.
Always welcome to come back, man. Don't be afraid to come back. Don't be afraid to give Aaron a call. Don't be afraid to give me a call.
Whenever you have the time, man, come up here and do your own shit, bro. And we'll figure some shit out, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah, we can do that, man. I love y'all niggas, man.
This has been a dose of reality. We want to thank everybody for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. We're getting so close to our goal. So just hit that subscribe button. My name is Kid ISO. That's Young Vicious over there. That's Khanna.
Con man.
And that is the man, the myth, the legend, Blicky Blake Still.
And we are...
Thank you, everybody.
The Aqua Team.
Hunger for... No.
4 Horsemen.
All right.
My name is...
Took you from the hood and I could never give you back. With your sexy ass speaking Spanish when you mad. But I just wanna let you know that someone loves you back. We might have our back and forth, but I love...
Oh, gotcha.
So baby girl, just strip for me and make this night a blast. We've been booming in the sky. Put some Marvin Gaye on, set the mood right.